When we're creating a workflow, we're considering how we can use mobile technology before a session, during the session, and after the session. And ideally, these three would be linked together. Students may well need to gather their ideas before session, take notes in session, work with each other, and then find ways of demonstrating their learning and getting feedback. Let's have a look at three short scenarios and see how mobile technology could be woven through those three parts before, during, and after session. For example, maybe the outcome is that the students will have a resource that they can use to gain information and then subsequently use as a study guide. It could be we have a generic Word document that has the essential information. We also have hyperlinks to useful articles, and we might even have our own digital pictures. All of these could be brought together using the two apps in the middle of your screen, Explain Everything or Pages. We covered this when we looked at digital publishing on the iPad. The final document that we create, either in Explain Everything or in Pages, could be uploaded to Blackboard. From there, the students would download it as an enhanced publication, EPUB, and they would then store that on their devices. It could be that we export it and put it into Google Drive and share it with the students. You might want to have a look at the videos that we have already uploaded under Digital Publishing on FST Mobile Learning on YouTube. In our second scenario, maybe you wish to create an interactive checklist for students. Maybe this is for biomedical science, so instead of students taking in a paper checklist, they're able to take in a digital checklist and work through. Now that's just mere substitution. But if we consider the fact that the checklist could have embedded hyperlinks that take them to useful clips on YouTube about a technique, then we're augmenting the learning experience. And to do this, we would simply create our document in numbers, and that would then be exported to Blackboard, or it could be exported to Google Drive. In this third scenario, maybe you want to assess what students already know about a particular module and involve them in a more collaborative way of learning throughout this particular project. If that's the case, we need some way of summatively and formatively assessing the students. We could use Nearpod for this. We could create a survey in Google Forms and upload the link to Blackboard. This would give a lecturer a very clear idea of what the students already understand and be able to identify any misconceptions. This could be then addressed using Poll Everywhere live in a session. There would be an element of research online, and students could then use a variety of tools to demonstrate their learning. They could create a generic Word document. They could use Pages to create an EPUB. They could use numbers if they were creating more data-based solutions. Or they could use iMovie to create a digital video that demonstrates their understanding. The key message here is that we're not using a myriad of apps, we're just using a few apps that link together to produce a clear learning outcome. When you're ready, why not watch the next video in the series where we'll be exploring some useful apps for mind mapping, note-taking and collaborating.